Ever wondered how attackers gather information about a domain's DNS records? They use a process called DNS enumeration. This technique is all about querying DNS servers to gather details such as host names, IP addresses, mail servers, name servers, and other DNS-related information. Intriguing, isn't it? So how does this work? Well, there are several methods used for DNS enumeration. One such method is DNS Zone Transfers. Essentially, DNS Zone Transfers can be requested from DNS servers to get the full list of DNS records associated with a domain. This list can reveal a lot about hosts, subdomains, IP addresses, and more. However, for security reasons, not all DNS servers permit zone transfers to just any requester. Then we have DNS Queries, both forward and reverse. Attackers perform these queries to gather specific information about the domain's infrastructure, IP addresses, mail servers, name servers, and other DNS records. It's a bit like having a detailed map of the network infrastructure. Another technique is brute force. Attackers use brute force techniques to guess host names within a domain. They try different combinations of names and query DNS for their existence. It's a game of guesswork but can yield valuable results. Google Dorking is yet another method. Attackers use search engines like Google to find publicly accessible DNS information. They search for DNS-related keywords and domain-specific terms to unearth details that might otherwise remain hidden. Lastly, there's DNS Cache Snooping. Attackers check DNS caches for information that might reveal details about the domain's infrastructure and services. This could even include querying for historical DNS data. It's important to note that DNS enumeration is often used as part of the reconnaissance phase in cyber attacks. It helps attackers gather a comprehensive understanding of a target's network topology, potentially identifying vulnerabilities and weaknesses that could be exploited later in an attack. But fear not, there are ways to mitigate the risk of DNS enumeration. Organizations can restrict zone transfer access to authorized IP addresses or servers, employ strong access controls and authentication mechanisms for DNS servers, and regularly monitor and audit DNS logs for suspicious activities. They can also use tools and techniques to detect and prevent unauthorized DNS queries and potential information leakage. By securing DNS infrastructure and configurations, organizations can reduce the risk of information exposure through DNS enumeration and enhance their overall cybersecurity posture. So while DNS enumeration can be a powerful tool in the wrong hands, there are ways to combat it and keep networks secure. Now that's something to think about, isn't it?